So today I'm looking at the Star Trek events from World of Warships, and in particular I'm focusing on the D-Deridex, the Romulan bird of prey, the little destroyer that darts around the map causing mayhem. Now, as you can see, it's quite baffling what we've got here. You've got these auxiliary emitter arrays that increase the damage you can do. You have the concealment reinforcements. We go to rewards. You can see that you can pick these up along here as you progress through the rewards bar. And eventually you'll end up here where basically you grind 20 stars to get 20, well, 30 stars, I tell a lie, 30 stars to get 20 tokens, and you can spend these tokens on upgrades. For instance, if I was to look at the hull, here it's locked at the moment, but you could spend your points in here. If you look at hull damage, similar story. Now what you've got here with these various different arrangements is different configurations for your ship. And as you see, as you tick on them, they change. There's a beam weapon there. If I go to artillery, effective against light armored targets, deal considerable damage. In case of non-penetrations or ricochets, no damage is dealt. So that's the semi-armor piercing sap. Then you've got standard artillery, heavy explosive shells, which are a little longer range, 13.8 kilometers as opposed to 10.6. If you like setting fires, things don't live usually long enough for the fires to be particularly effective, but if you do, and that's your thing, heavy explosive shells are where it's at. The build I'm currently running at the moment is the spy build, and I've basically purchased all the modules for the next upgrade. And for that you get the phaser spy, which does alarming amounts of damage, 13,197 per phaser round. Only a range of 12.5 kilometers, however. If sitting at the back is more your thing, you could go with the Phaser Uni 1, which gives you 16 kilometer range, but only 6,970 maximum damage, so about half the damage. However, also half the cooldown. If you look at the reload time on these, it's 85 seconds, whereas on the Phaser Uni 1s, it's 37 seconds, which is very favourable. So you can mix and match, you can come up with your own custom builds for this design. I'm going all in with the spy modules because you get this rather lovely thing, Concealment Protocol, which gives you -6% to detection while your shield's active, and Evasion Protocol, which means your ship goes faster when the shield is destroyed, so you got an extra 5% speed boost to get you out of trouble. Unfortunately, the shields have only got 5 consumables as opposed to unlimited, so you have to be a bit careful when you use them. And the exhaust smoke generator, well, cooldown time is 80 seconds, dispersion time is 35 seconds, action time is 40 seconds. What that means is you'll be running around for a considerable amount of time in your own smoke, because this works just like creeping smoke, but at full speed. You can remain undetected while this is running. So just like the Italian smoke we're all used to. And then you've got your 3 fleet thruster boosters, which basically increase your maximum speed by 12%. And then you've got the EMP burst. Well, this little bad boy gives you 15,000 instantaneous damage to all ships within 8 kilometers of you. It's very useful. 100-second cooldown, action time is 60 seconds. So for those 60 seconds after the initial burst, which does 15,000, you get a 35% buff to damage from all your weapons. And also 5% buff to damage to enemy shields. So quite nice to have. And then of course you get the sensor sweep, which is basically 8-kilometer radar that lasts for 30 seconds and has a cooldown of just over 2 minutes. And it's unlimited charges, whereas this one's only 3 charges. This one, again, 3 charges. This one, 4 charges. And this one, 5 charges. Now this does vary. I mean, it's quite complex. It's quite detailed. For instance, if I was to go to hull damage uni, notice I've already lost the EMP burst, but I get unlimited shield regeneration buffs, which have a cooldown of 50 seconds. So if my shields drop for any reason, I bang the button, I get my shields straight back up, and at the same time it then goes into cooldown for 50 seconds. Whereas with the spy one, the cooldown is just 35 seconds, but you only get 5 uses. So with all the spy equipment on, let's see how this bad boy performs. Okay, so we're joined by T'Pau, which is the battleship, the Tokujud, that's Klingon or cruiser, basically. And you can see this class is very popular. We've got 3 Dedricks in this match. So let's have a look. We've started in the middle of the fleet. And we'll see how this bad boy performs in this configuration. What's the range on this? 10.6 kilometers.
We will return to our past glory. Enemy force detected.
We are the BORG. Lower your shields and surrender your ships.
Now the biggest hit point ships in the game that you're up against are the disruptors. You can see there's 2 disruptors coming our way, and we have to defend our strategic facilities. As you can see, I've got it detected 5.6 kilometers. If you check the mini-map, you can see it clearly on there. Okay, we're within gun range of that disruptor. Alright, now the first job is to lower their shields, which the SAP is very, very good at. Of course, with the smoke running, we're now nice and close, so we can bang that. Everything takes 1500 damage. And then we just pop a couple of these into the side. So, that should deal with him. Now you can see they dropped a buff. That's the buff right there. Just pinged it on the mini-map. And you can see one of our destroyers has just picked it up, which is great. And just like that, we've done 82,000 damage. Okay, so my smoke's on cooldown. I'm going to try and stay in the middle of the map, but just gonna turn. The rudder shift isn't great, so be warned, it can catch you out. You will ground from time to time. Alright, lonely assimilator all on his own. Or not. We've got 3 enemy ships. Okay. Going. Going to put the speed boost on so we go a little quicker in reverse. Just raising my shields. Trust me, you need to keep an eye on your shields all the time, because if you don't, they can drop your shields very quickly. there we go, another downed ship.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Now it's just a case of getting back into contact with the enemy. You can see the ships are tracking this way, down the D line. So we're going to head on over there with our little friend. Say hello. Now we're within 8 kilometers, so Kapui, and that's an instant kill right there
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
with the EMP burst because he was already low on hits. We've also lowered the shields on the disruptor, the guy I'm targeting right now, so that our friend here in the upper Deridex can open fire and take him out. Okay, and he's dropped a buff, so we're going to go put those buffs up. Team. Assuming our friend here doesn't beat us to it.
Battleship detected.
All right. I think my friend will be able to destroy beat me to it. Yeah. Okay. Move on to this guy. Great shield. Fire on him. You get the general idea. Okay. And then I'll leave my team to pick up a buff because no one is watching the bottom of the map. And we are supposed to look after all 5 of these objectives. I just lost my shield, so we're going to put smoke on. Now we're going to radar. Go. Dealt with. Slow down a bit. Kill this guy. You get that. Okay. Something's capping C, so I'm going to go take a look at that. And we have a disruptor. So, just gonna knock his shields down. And then fill him full of lead. There we go. That was a bit overkill,
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
but you get the idea. Okay. Head on back for any outliers. Ah, wait, there's another assimilator over there. Start knocking his shields down. It's going quite slow. And there's a disruptor. Fire the EMP burst. And down he goes.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Still got a little bit of shield left. Great. And down he goes. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
To be honest, in spy configuration, the ship feels really good. It's a hit and run situation. You want to stay dark until you're within gun range and then check your targets. If there's more than one of them and you're unsupported by your team, you might want to use the smoke down here. exhaust smoke generator to stay stealthed. You can always use that with the radar so that you can fire a good pattern of Nadion particle pulses, or you can fire your sap, or both. Okay? And if everything goes wrong, you can always whack your shield regeneration button on the R key there and bug out. We've run out of things to kill. You can see destroyers have been quite successful. There's another assimilator coming in that side. Okay, let's help with that. And down he goes. Okay. Join in fire on the disruptor. Island's got in the way. Okay, I think T'Pau's got the other one. Gonna head north. There's only 2 minutes left. And the timer, top right corner, when it gets to around 1.5 minutes, if you've still got all the objectives, you get a little bonus. Objectives are all up here. Maintain control of 3 key areas, secure all key areas, secure 4 key areas. You get a star for each. If you can do all the objectives, you can earn up to about 7 stars. Now we managed to hold everything, which is great.
You've achieved a tactical victory, but your ultimate failure is inevitable.
So let's see what we scored there. It's a very fun event. I'm really enjoying it, especially since I've always loved destroyers, and the destroyer ship is very strong. So we got 5 points. We managed to get 5 points. So I said 7. I was wrong there. It's 5. Okay. Collect debris from BORG ships. Secure 4 key areas. Shields go up. Secure all the key areas. That's the tough one. Keeping all the areas secured for the entire length of the match is very difficult indeed. You get a reprieve at the end of about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So bear that in mind. You can eliminate BORG ships and eliminate battleships. And there's a certain number or amount of ships you need to knock out to get these. And then you get 25 stars to go out of the 30 I needed to get another 20 star tokens. And you spend these on upgrades. Okay, so an easy 414,194 credits. You don't use flags for this event. You don't use, what would I call them? Panels. You don't use bonuses. So you get to keep all your bonuses and flags. So that is pure profit. He says that. He says that. Yeah, okay. It's a little price to pay there, but 414,194 in pure profit is very nice to have. And how did we do? There you go, top of the team with 9 kills. This guy, it was pretty much on it, wasn't he? I noticed that. Actually, another good player, bless him. 11 kills. So between us, we got what, 20 kills? The Deridex is very strong in this event, and if you're reasonable player with destroyers, I thoroughly recommend her. She's a lot of fun. Similar story with the cruiser. Cruiser isn't terrible, and T'Pau the battleship is also a lot of fun. With the right configuration, a T'Pau can easily get what we got here, 1,916 XP or more. Okay, so T'Pau is strong, and so is the cruiser. It's just a case of trying them all out and seeing which one you like the most. Right, let's do another one. As you can guess, I mean, with my good self, you know, I've always been very keen on the destroyers in World Warships, and I find the destroyer in spy formation very good indeed. Okay, so we'll try another one, and then maybe I'll show you a custom build, show you the difference. Okay, let's get into it. So what do we got this time? We've got 2 battleships with us and a cruiser. Of course, there's an aircraft carrier that can be earned from this event as well. The Enterprise D, which, to be honest, is a lot of fun if you like playing carriers. But if you don't, enough said.
The time for action is now. Let the battle commence. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Okay.
are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us.
You can see with the spy modules, you can go over 70 knots with the speed booster on, which is incredibly fun. The only problem is the turning circle isn't great. It's not great at all, really. Okay. They're quite closely packed, aren't they? I wonder if I could EMP them all. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna bang the EMP. Yeah, aim low to get the Citadel. Boom. Oh, blimey. Close to that one. Alright. Again, we're getting Citadels. Not a lot of point in switching to the Nadion particles. And there you go. 14 Citadels and 1 sunk ship. Okay, we've got another simulator over here. The guys are hitting with everything they've got. Okay, I shall follow suit. Let him have it. Both barrels. And chugga 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 boom. There you go.
We've destroyed an
It's
enemy
as easy as that. So think of these as torpedoes, basically. Very strong torpedoes. You get about 12, so bear that in mind. It's quite a long cooldown. I blew the lot, but you don't have to blow the lot. You can be sensible and economical with them. Big fleet down there. Very big fleet down there. Bottom right of the mini-map. It's very quiet up this end. But more importantly, nothing's touching cap yet. So we're going to head south. And where there's an assimilator, there's usually more. So I head his way. Yeah, a couple of assimilators coming in on us. Smoke's off cooldown, which is great. Radar's still on cooldown. Wait a little longer. Take this guy on. And they have a disruptor running point. Okay. It's going to be problematic.
generators started.
Smoke on. And just gas. I'm just getting to X-ray. Yeah, there he is. Yes, we can. Okay. That was kind of painful. Hit the EMP, knock their shields down by a flat 15,000 and go dark.
Systems immediately.
Yeah, go dark. Buoy. Now we need a run. So just that. Shields are down, better put those back up. And we vanish. Dark. Okay. But you can see they're pretty switched on. I lost virtually my entire shield. It's currently in the process of regenerating. Alright, bring your shield back up. That's fine. do that. Should have conserved my ammunition. Lost my shield. Okay. Is it worth smoking? Ah, we got this. Alright. You can see it's a juggling act. I almost got knocked out in the very early stages. If you use your smoke effectively, and you use your EMP effectively, and your radar, etc., you can survive. I'm going to let the fleet deal with those two. They don't at sea. I'm going to move on. Maybe take on this disruptor. And kabooey.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Right. And they still got my shields. So really important to keep an eye on your shields when you're playing the spy, because your shields are weaker than everyone else's in this configuration, even other destroyers. So if you don't like the seat of the pants playstyle, don't worry, I'm going to show you a build after this that will give you pretty much the same kind of experience, but with more safety in mind. Dude. Okay. How are we doing? Buffs. Collect debris from BORG ships. 2 out of 4. Eliminate BORG ships. 18 out of 25. Right, I'm gonna head for the buffs. I'll go and get the buffs. C, is that or G? That's G, yeah, G. Alright. No one's picking up the buffs. Okay, it could be a problem. Gotta wait for him to clear the corner of the island. Okay. Doesn't have it all barrels. Okay. And we're gonna smoke. Take this guy on. Okay. And maybe support our teammate. Run aground. And there we go. Okay, now okay, we've lost the sector, I can see that. You're defending 5 and we only have 4 left. Teams all over the place, but that's the event in a nutshell. I mean, if you're in a squadron or something along those lines, what you can do is ball up in the middle and not venture very far out, just venture out and pick up pickups like that one and stuff like that, but always return to the middle of the objective. Say all the objectives around here, you want to camp about there. If the objectives are up here, about there, you get the idea. And you should be able to rack up loads of kills whilst defending all of the objectives. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Okay.
You have
That
achieved a
pulse.
tactical victory, but your ultimate failure.
Goes down. There we go. So because we didn't hold all the key areas, and trust me, in randoms it's very difficult to do that because you're not really organized as a team. So don't be surprised if you only get 4 stars most of the time, but it's nice to get 5, right? Like we did in the last one. So 4 out of 5 ain't bad though. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. And so we now only need 21 stars to get the next 20 star tokens. Okay, and how we do? Yeah, top of the team again. You see it's consistent. You can get consistency with this build, but the play style is anything but consistent. I almost got wasted in the first 10 seconds of the match or something stupid. So be aware of that. And of course the credits are pretty consistent too, around the 422,000 mark. Right, let's just put back to 4. Go to equipment. And this time I'm going to show you a custom build. Right, we're going to go with the long range phases because they don't hit as hard than Nadion particle pulses even. P phaser Uni 1, but they have a range of 16 kilometers and a recharge of 37 seconds, which is pretty silly. I'm going to stick with the SAP because I think it is superior to the heavy explosive shells. So we'll stick with the SAP. Pulse by 1. Our idea is to make this easier, so you get unlimited charges here. Okay, 50-second cooldown, but you're not going to run out of shield regeneration charges. Instead of getting 5, you get unlimited. And then more hit points on the hull. What you get with this? Wish I could show you. There we go. Yeah. So increased shield hit points, and on the hull, increased ship hit points. So you get 22,500 on the hull this time and 8,550 on the shields, just to give you a little bit more survivability. So shield Uni 1, hull Uni 1, P phaser Uni 1, but artillery spy. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, we've got 3 destroyers and 2 battleships. As you can see, you now got 16 kilometer range on these bad boys and a recharge of 37 seconds. So use them as often as you can. Essentially, you're a torpedo boat in this build. The previous build, the spy build, I'd say is more of a hybrid.
We will return to our past glory. Engine boost activated. Sighted on the horizon.
I speak for the collective. I am the beginning, the end, the one who is many.
Attention, Commander. Defend our strategic facilities. Hold the line, and don't let the enemy breach our defenses.
One slight change on the smoke on this build too. It's up for almost 2 minutes, but it's like a standard smoke. You don't get to race around in it. It's more static. You can see you can still do pretty good damage. I'm up to 80,000 already. Sure how I citadeled him, but okay. Battleship coming through. There's a lot of action going on in my smoke here. Okay, we're gonna try and, if my team will let me, we're gonna just... Okay. That should get him. Yeah. Alright. This is crazy. So there you can see, like, with a simple custom build, you can still get pretty good results. And you're safer. You've got more shield, more health, a little less detect, and you're slower, but at least your pulse isn't racing with this one. Okay, we got a couple of disruptors behind. I'm gonna tail off. Oh, we got a daisy. Okay. He's clearly got this. Islands interfering. Managed to avoid all. Interesting. They do dodge. Well, there we are. We're stuck. Okay. See if those get in before my team does. Do they? He speeded up, but yeah. There you go. Because you got 16 kilometers and a very quick cooldown, it is possible to cause a considerable amount of mayhem. Alright, chewing up my shields. That's no problem. Ion neon particles are off cooldown. Rebuild the shield.
Smoke generators started.
And we've gone dark and away.
Smoke screen set. Defend our ally.
Now, if you get pinged, just hit the shield button, he says, and you'll lose a ping. Apparently not. Okay. We can avoid, though. Okay. Coming up on a disruptor. Down he goes.
Engine boost deactivated.
Do. So, if you knock the shields down on the big battleship, the assimilator, you do just about have enough damage from these if you hit with most of them to take a battleship out. As long as you take the shields down first with your sap. Okay, we got a couple of disruptors coming in. I am missing the EMP pulse, I must admit. That's quite a nice thing to have. There goes my shields. That little sound of glass breaking is your shield. If you hear that, just bang the R key. Alright.
Our base has the highest priority.
Okay. IRP.
Generators started.
I can't see the bad guy. Not a problem. Okay, that's him dealt with.
Smoke screen set. I must refuse.
Right, we're gonna do one for the team. I guess we've got enough debris actually. It looks like we made the objective. turning. Okay, they got him. Right. Time. Okay, looks like may hold all the objectives if we're lucky. I'm gonna head south, pick up that debris as I go. Gotta be a little bit careful because I don't have smoke. It's not gonna be up for another minute. Okay, this is problematic. Now the turning, the rudder shift is not great, as you can see. I've got full rudder on and I'm really struggling. And I've lost my shield.
Fire suppression systems immediately. Enemy destroyer blown up.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Everything on the map shoots you, by the way. Everything. Okay, we're gonna pop the smoke. Just in time. Get the shields down on this guy. Get my shields up. Okay, hit him with the Nadion particles. Don't have a full load, I kind of spread them out a bit. Okay, finish him off with the sap. Okay, go to the Citadel. Okay, there you go. And that's a custom hybrid build on the D-Deridex. Or the Vulcan bird of prey, whichever way you want to look at it. I said Vulcan, didn't I? I meant Romulan, dear God. The Vulcan is the POW. The Romulan is the destroyer. Yeah, that's supposed to be the bird of prey. Okay, so we got 5 stars there. And so we only have 16 stars left to grind for our 20 tokens. And I probably already explained you can use these for upgrades. Okay, so again, 413,504 credits. There we go. Pure profit, pretty much. You do get some free XP too, and some commander XP. That's not bad. And there's the free XP. Okay, every time you grind. So it has a positive effect on your warship's account as well as for the Star Trek event. And you can grind coal containers in this mode as well, so you can get coal and stuff. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Didn't do quite so well that time, but that said, we're all on the same, so there you have it. Okay, so what I meant by that was you get containers. So as you can see, I'm already up to the second set of my daily containers. If I carried on playing this game mode, eventually I would be able to get all 3 lots. So bear that in mind. Okay, so that's the new Star Trek event. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching.